So Nintendo finally drops the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer. People have been waiting for this for the past year and some change. It is finally here. I'm excited because the Switch 2 is dropping this year. But I want to get into the one thing that matters most to me when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2. Let's talk about it. We finally got the news we've been waiting for. The Nintendo Switch 2 is finally here. We all woke up to a random trailer posted by the Nintendo account, either on our YouTube or our Instagrams. We got the trailer. This is it. This is from Nintendo's mouth. A lot of people's been speculating. There's been speculating news left and right. There's been leaks left and right. But this actually came from Nintendo, and we finally see what the Nintendo Switch looks like. And it's a slightly bigger Switch, bigger screen, bigger Joy-Cons. We even get a kickstand, and it looks great. I mean, I wish they called it the Super Nintendo Switch. I was kind of hoping that they took that name instead of the Switch 2, but that's here nor there. That's just me nitpicking. The great news is the console is finally here. We're finally getting a new Nintendo Switch after all of these years. The Nintendo Switch 1 carried Nintendo, and it was killing it, man. Like, the Nintendo Switch to me is one of the best Nintendo consoles ever made because of what it has done. The library of games that they have on the original Switch, what they offered, the RPGs, the sporting games, the main franchises like the Marios, the Pokemons, the Legend of Zeldas, Metroid, Donkey Kong games. Like, it's so good to finally see a new Nintendo Switch, and to me it's looking like they're gonna expand on that library with games like Final Fantasy, and I'm even seeing Halo, more Assassin's Creed games. Probably NBA 2K is gonna keep putting their games on the Switch. Now, with all of these games that's coming to the Nintendo Switch 2, the thing that matters most to me is how these games are gonna perform, because I like the fact that Nintendo reached out and tried to get games like GTA on the console. They got NBA 2K on the console. They got first-person shooters on the console. But some of these games just did not perform right. I remember when I got NBA 2K19, I do believe, and I remember playing it. Now, looking back on how the game looked, it gave me 360 vibes, Xbox 360 vibes. Didn't really hate on the game, but it looked like it was like two console generations behind. With the Nintendo Switch 2, I'm hoping that we are getting games that look like we're in this generation. And I'm not even a graphic heavy person. It's more of how these games perform. And I do want to feel like Nintendo are stepping it up presentation wise when it comes to these games. I'm not looking for super realistic graphics. I just want to feel that I'm playing a game with the step up. You know what I'm saying? Like, visually. But not obsessed about graphics. I just want the games to perform right. No slow down frame rates. I want these games to really push it. And with a stronger Nintendo console, I want to see what The Legend of Zelda will look like. Metroid Prime 4 coming out. Imagine what Metroid is going to look like with a stronger processing system. How these games are going to run, how smooth these games are going to run. Metroid Prime 1 looked great on the Nintendo Switch, how they remastered that game. The presentation of that game looked great. I mean, it was no complaint for me. But imagine what a Pokemon will look like. They tried to do something great with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but for some reason the Nintendo Switch console couldn't handle that game. Frame rates was dropping left and right. It was real choppy. It was pop-ins and all of that stuff. The thing that matters most to me when it comes to this console is how this thing operates and performs. I know the games is going to be there. I already see what lineup of games is looking to come out. And I know they're going to expand on with their main franchises. I just want these games to run smooth, man. The Nintendo Switch trailer, like I said, it looked great. It even gave a hint of a possible new Mario Kart game. It looked like a different Donkey Kong model in there. They kind of massacred my boy. April 2nd, we're supposed to begin the Nintendo Direct, and I'm excited because this is when we're going to find out more details concerning the Switch 2 and the games, and I'm quite sure they're going to tell us about the hardware, the memory, the battery, all of that stuff. And that makes me excited. That gives me something to look forward to. And I can't wait to finally get my hands on this console. I enjoyed the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to get my final months of my Nintendo Switch. I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm just going to be one of the first people in line to get this Nintendo Switch 2 after all this time. How do you feel about the Nintendo Switch 2? Are you excited just like me? Do you like the design? What games do you want to see on the console? And let your boy know in the comment section. Let's have fun. Until the next video, guys. Until we find out some more Switch news, your boy the Wildcat J Troy is out.